Oh, hello there. Congratulations to all of you. None of you are stinky and you all get virtual cookies. Please enjoy. They're whatever flavor cookie you want them to be.
But Snickerdoodles is the correct answer.
Chocolate chip.
I'm sorry. But Snickerdoodles is a better answer.
Anyway, hi everybody. Happy Sunday. We're here. How's everybody's weekend been? How we doing? I'll try not to loudly chew my candy in your ear. I think I unmuted the game. I did. Okay.
Babe, we're out of Pop-Tart.
Oh, thank you so much. We actually have plenty of Pop-Tarts, though. You just need to check the pantry before you make these lies. Alright, so last time we fought Hammer. We weren't supposed to win, but we did because I'm cool. And now we have another boss fight. I saved right before a boss fight, so... There we go. Okay. I don't think I'm ready for this jelly, but here we go. Snickerdoodle cookies are the best cookies. A matter of opinion. As long as you don't put nuts or raisins in it, I'm pretty much okay with it. It's science. I think I did all of this. I have Esmeralda in my team now. Let me make sure I equipped her. I'm pretty sure I did.
It's wonderful haunting music that I love so much. Yes, you do.
I'm pretty sure I equipped her.
You needed frame HPs is one of the things you wanted to remember to do.
Didn't I do that already? Let me check.
Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Unhold on a sec.
Unhold on a second. Here. Oh. Equip. Okay. So he's got frame 30. He's got frame 30. And she's got frame 30. Okay, yeah, we're all good.
Excellente.
They all have at least one magnetic coat and then extra armor.
Love it.
Okay. I'm reading into the boss
That's fine.
thingy to see what else I might need. Hi, Chimmy Chang. How are you? Yay, you're second, and you're also not stinky. Congratulations. Okay. Okay. So this is an interesting battle. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Enjoy.
Continue with the game? Yes. I've done my daily duties. Welcome, congratulations, and also thank you. I think I cover all my bases.
Got the baby.
Yeah, they're sweet tart baby pacifiers. We went to a candy store yesterday. Here you go.
In the depths we saw an alien form. It was partially rotted and petrified. A giant, grotesque being.
Looks like a horseshoe crab, kind of.
It gave off an inexplicable air of intimidation. Perhaps it was more than a gut reaction. Perhaps it was the fear of the absolute that came from the very depths of our inherited instincts.
Well, we were scared shitless. Yeah. Looks like a bug. Okay. Oh, we're all just all over the place. Alright. So it says use triangle attacks because at this point he heals himself every time we hit him. For a ridiculous amount of HP.
That is true.
Doesn't really matter because it's just the beginning of the game. Or the battle, I suppose.
You're like, it just started.
Just started. Welcome to day one.
Part 26.
Okay.
All you're doing is building up your Death blows.
Uh-huh. Ow, it hurted. Okay, let's see. Charge and use frame HPs when a gear's HP is down to about 5,000. And then once he slumps to the ground... It says watch its hit points closely, as if we can see them. Once he drops to around 1250, we can finish him off with an attack. I don't understand how it thinks we can see what his health is, but okay.
I feel like there was like a method. I can't remember though.
You wanna look it up?
No.
Okay. Because he's hurting himself. Okay. So then he starts with 40. He just halved it and then what, halved it again?
Mm-hmm.
So he's at 10,000 right now. So
that would make sense.
That must be what it means. Fix frame. I like how it calls the health damage. So once he gets to 5,000, I can activate System ID and hit him with that, and theoretically just take him out with one blow. Hopefully. But if I wait a little bit longer, then I for sure can take him out. Because he does so much damage to himself, but if I hit him, he'll heal. Okay, so now he's at 5,000. I'm gonna wait one more before I hit him. Hi, Kate! Just in case. You never know. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Can he attack the same turn that he activates System
No.
ID? Okay.
I would activate it though.
That's what the idea was. I just never remember if he can just attack immediately. I'm not doing this. What's happening?
You're being attacked.
Oh!
By Deus.
Interesting.
Welcome to being attacked by God.
He didn't attack himself, though.
Not that turn, no.
No.
Just go.
Are you sure?
What does it say happens if you do?
Well, once he gets to 5,000, then I should hopefully be able to take him out with a infinity attack.
You're basically here's the idea though is the fact that it's like every turn you don't use it,
It runs out.
Yeah, it runs out. So you have to decide what you're going to do.
But if I don't kill him, he'll heal himself for 15k.
Okay, so then don't.
Okay.
So say just charge or something.
Charge fuel at 10 times.
Oh, I did not know System ID did that.
Interesting. Was that to himself?
No, that was to Faye.
Okay. Why isn't he attacking
Only
everyone?
the one attack does to himself.
Yeah, but why did he stop attacking himself?
You may want to attack this
Yeah.
round and then just hope for the best.
Yeah. I wish I had a stronger one, because I think he only hits for 4,000. These do tons of damage. Okay, thank you. One last attack before he dies.
He got Titan down to 1.
I hate it here. Yeah, he deserves that level up.
He really does.
Okay.
That was the ultimate power? partially rotted thing eventually self-disintegrated. We proceed even further.
Oh. CG. Those look like computer chips.
Those two glowing things in the center
Yeah.
was also in Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Really?
Yeah. I saw, that's what I was geeking out
Thank you for the
about.
lurk.
That's what I was geeking out about. I was like, you're what? And I go, you'll see. We came to an enormous cavern that was big enough to swallow the whole capital of Ave.
It's like a fucking computer chip.
In its center were two gently glowing objects. Oh no. Yes and no. It was the source of divine wisdom. It was Raziel's tree.
Is that the first time we're hearing about this thing?
Second time you've heard of Raziel's tree. You just didn't know what it was because Cain and the Gazelle Ministry were talking about it.
Okay.
So, on the left... Well, wait, no, I'm going to read this quick.
Okay.
In the cavern itself was a giant computer called Raziel.
Computer chips.
So, if you look to the left,
Yes.
that right there should be very familiar to you if you are a fan of Full Metal Alchemist. That is the Tree of Life, also known as Yggdrasil.
Right.
So it is, there's another name for it as well in the Jewish faith. And basically it's the thing that ties all Abrahamic religions together,
Okay.
like Christianity, Judaism, I think it's Muslims as well. They all have some belief in a world tree. And they have different names for it, but the Tree of Life, all that other sort of stuff, it's all based on this... You'd have to look it up online, but note the positions of the circles.
Yeah, they
and
mean
again,
something.
If you've ever played or if you've ever watched Full Metal Alchemist, this is the source of their alchemic power.
Okay. Oh, Shitan's on this little thing.
Mm-hmm. The wisdom of God, hidden within Raziel, we found the unthinkable when we accessed its data. A large unmanned strategic weapon and its battalion of terminal interface weapons traveling from star system to star system, and a gargantuan mothership used to carry them. The creation of the Malak angel, God's army to reign over the vast universe with, and the construction of a divine ark.
Hi, Nix.
These weapons were called Yahweh, the Interplanetary Invasion Weapon System. What the Gazelle Ministry was pursuing was right here.
That thing.
According to the data, the giant rotting organism we just defeated was in fact the nucleus of this system.
So that thing is what basically destroyed the Eldridge from the inside out?
That's correct.
What?
We were on the verge of accessing the data for the object called Zohar. This is the tattoo I want. The central neural circuit and power source controlling the entire system, from the weapons to the mothership. And a flash of Alpha Weltal, when suddenly he appeared.
Uh-oh. Who now?
Ah, the hidden data from Raziel's tree. Move away from there. This matter is far too weighty for the likes of you.
So they basically let us do their dirty work and followed us. Typical.
Everyone's after this. We must protect it with our lives. We can't let them have the Raziel data. You handle them. I will try to extract as much data as I am able to. If anything goes wrong, I will destroy this place.
Hold on. Oh, I'm just supposed to lose this.
Yeah, you don't have any choice.
Yep. At least it was kind enough to heal. Well, yeah, heal our fuel. And I guess us. I guess we were at least fully healed after the last battle. Why's he got bat wings? Ow. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna hurt him anyway, so. Well, I did some damage. There's literally no strategy to this battle, so. Nice dodge.
I think this is the soft lock where basically you can technically, if we had left on all the magnetic coats, basically you become unhittable, and then he essentially can't beat you, and then the fight like basically burns. I think
Takes forever. Because you can hit him.
You know, you're right. You may be
can-
able to destroy him.
Unless he, like, heals at some point, you know? That last minute dodge, like it helped.
I guess that's all you can take for now. Are you frustrated? But that is only natural after all. You are imperfect. Imperfect? Yes, you are lacking now. The absence of wrath is an impediment to utilizing your true strength. Wrath? The drive to massacre and annihilate, the compulsion to destroy your opponent. Such wrath is power for the soul. By eliminating your foe, you attain your first sublimation of that drive. It is this very sublimation that draws out the hidden powers within oneself, but clinging to reason. Suppressing your wrath and desire makes releasing your true power a dream within a dream for you. You already know this. When wrath appeared in your heart, the machine responded, did it not? What drew out such power from your machine was truly the drive of your soul. It was your id. The sign of the purpose you've been seeking, the mark of a natural-born assassin. You're wrong. That's absolutely untrue. I am not id. The time has come. I'll take your soul and draw its power into the limit. Or out to the limit. Enough. What are you stopping me for? He is bait. If you kill the bait, the precious bird we wish to capture will fly away. You know, a very important bird needed to fulfill my earnest desire. You understand, don't you, Lacan? Suit yourself. We shall crucify them. In the land of Golgotha, to the west of here, collect all the broken gears. You hear what he called a graph?
Uh-huh. So is Faye descendant or clone? Answer my question.
I have to wait for it to. When Faye and the others arrived at the deepest part of Mahnon, I was looking after the newly mutating people in Nissan.
I'm assuming this must be, what, Margie?
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess I'll take over.
Oh, I was just voicing like a narrator.
But yeah, but it said I.
Oh.
People mutating one after the other. They look all blobby. Oh, it might be Ellie. Like some eternal nightmare that made me wonder just how long we would have to keep on nursing them. Are you okay? You haven't had any rest, have you? I can handle things on my own for a while. Why don't you go out for a walk? Thank you, but I'll be all right. I'd rather keep busy so that I won't worry about things too much. Is that it? Hey, Ellie, what's that? This? Yeah, I don't know. Can I see it? What are we talking about? Just as I thought. It's the pendant of Nissan. But why do you have it, Ellie? It's Faye's. I'm holding on to it for him, but it feels as if I have always worn it. It's that thing always, like,
Yes.
penduluming. Yeah. When you wear that, you look even more like Sophia. Really? Flattery won't get you anything, you know. Anyway, we need to hurry up and test the new mutation suppressant dissembler on those other people there. We can't afford to have them change any further. Oh. Yeah, this thing. What happened to the sound? Okay, there it is. There just wasn't any.
That's correct.
Did it just, like, fucking zoom off of her neck? Oh no. Something's happened to Faye and the others. Oh, there she goes. Bye.
We're at least out of the chair, but it's still story time.
Oh, there's the
back
chair.
to the chair.
Hold on. Overcome by indescribable fear, I decided to ascend to Shavat, which was stationed in the skies above Nissan. Awaiting me there was a transmission from Krelian. He told me that if I wanted to save Faye and the others, I would have to come to Golgotha. Krelian wanted me. In order to save Faye and my other friends, I departed in the last Omnigear left remaining in Shavat. My previous fear of riding in this machine was surmounted by my desire to rescue the people dear to me. Screenshot.
Are you serious about going it alone?
Krelian told me to come by myself. I can't afford to break the agreement. So please, stay behind and protect everyone here. Just do it.
But it's a trap.
I know.
Then why?
If I do not go, Faye and them will be executed for sure. Krelian isn't concerned with anyone else but me.
So what makes you think he's gonna hold as part of the bargain? Don't you have any way of knowing that you'll definitely save your friends by doing this?
Shrug. No?
Then it's suicide.
It might be. But I've made it this far because of Faye and the others. Because they accepted me as their friend.
If you go away, what about us? What about all the people who have assembled in Nissan that you leave behind? Everyone's depending on you for their spiritual support.
The people in Nissan will be fine. They can stand on their own feet without any support from me. This is also true of you all, right?
But why do you do so much for him?
I don't know. I guess it's a woman's prerogative to be selfish, perhaps.
A woman's prerogative. Prerogative.
That's how you spell it. I'm not a holy woman of any sort. I'm just a regular woman. I get angry, I cry, I laugh. Although at times I can resent others, I also know how to love others. Loving whole masses of people at times, and loving just one person the rest of the time. I am in supreme bliss when I am embraced by the man that I love. Giving what I have to him and receiving what he gives me, we become one flesh. What is this conversation? We don't talk like this.
Remember, this is translated from Japanese, and this was also hurried, so a lot of the nuance just got lost.
That's true.
The necessity to get it done.
That's true. That is the moment when I am most at peace. It is my prerogative as a woman to simply want to save the man that I love.
Boss.
I'm sorry for saying such selfish things. I'll go and do all that I can do for my friends. So I want you all to do whatever it is you can do for our friends here. Well, I had better get going now. Beep. Wash all this then. Oh shit, we're all on being crucified. Oh, they got choo-choo!
I was waiting for that.
They got choo-choo!
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
There's so many people who really hate Choo Choo who love this scene. He's like, best part of the game.
They've got, what's that, Siebsen? Is that Steer or Fenrir? The green one.
That's Fenrir.
And then Weltall and Choo Choo. Those are the
two.
Yeah. Those are the only 4 that are being crucified for some reason.
I'm sure the gear's in a lot of pain being crucified.
Yep. This will sure teach them a lesson.
And here we go.
Here I am to save the day. Sorry, the cats are being funny. You tell him, Cammy, this is my windowsill. They keep pushing on each other's head. It's quite funny. Barnaby.
Sorry, cat moment.
Cats are adorable. Oh, and she fell.
She's like, I'm out. She's like, jerk.
I just loved watching her push his head down. It was very funny.
Watch this, she's gonna get her revenge.
No, she got distracted. Okay.
Okay. Ellie. You idiot. What did you come here? Krellian's after you. Forget about us. Run and save yourself.
I came as I was told. I'm the only one you need. They have nothing to do with this, so let Faye and the others go.
How gallant you are, Eliam. It's as if that scene from the past has been brought back to life in the present. So, you came in an Omni gear. That, too, is her gear. Allow me to confirm something. I'll consider what kind of treatment your friends will receive once, on one condition. That you first defeat these 2 men here with that gear you came in. How about it, Eliam? Forget it, Ellie. He's up to something. Don't accept it. Faye is right. Krellian is not a man of his word. He always has ulterior motives when he sweet-talks somebody. What is more, those men are fighting machines created by Krellian. Their combat skills are immeasurable. They are not opponents you can handle by yourself. Do not take him up on his offer. Escape while you can.
I think that's a shoelace he's chewing on. I'm just making sure.
My, such a harsh criticism. I am not that brutal. So, what will it be, Eliam? Even if you were to try to flee now, it's not likely you would be able to. You see, I have this whole area surrounded by my guards. Wouldn't it be logical to take the choice where you may still stand a chance? No matter how slight it may be. Don't do it, Ellie!
All right, then. I'll do what you say.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Good. You are indeed my precious little bird.
Gross.
Now get on with it.
If it gives Faye and them even the slightest chance of escape, then I will fight. I don't care if it even costs me my life. Oh, alright. Suppose I'm just in a battle now. They're too fast! I mean, they really didn't move that fast. Outmatched, even in my Omni gear. But I can't just... No, not like this. I'm gonna go Super Saiyan. I can't lose! Oh. Must somehow stop movement. Stopped? Now's my chance. Ah! Oh, what's she doing? It's a rock.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
Did I do it? No? How could that... I thought it had some sort of effect. I don't know who's saying that.
Girl, that hurt. I'll get you back. It was wrong of you to underestimate our power.
I'm significantly outnumbered. And she's also just standing here taking it.
Like she said, she didn't have a choice.
But I mean, like, she's not trying to dodge or fight. She's just standing there.
I'm getting no results. It can't be helped, Mugwort. It's about time to finish the job.
They're really treating it as if I'm in a turn-based battle.
Downed yet? It's to be expected. Multiple fractures, major blood loss. I wouldn't be surprised if the cockpit is a sea of blood. At worst, death. What the? There's no way you could stand after taking that much damage.
Oh.
Mugwort? Why, you, how dare you do that to my partner?
Oh, she's fast. Hi, kitty.
Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. This is a real good game.
I'm gonna guess she was unconscious for all of that.
No way. Ellie. Her true awakening? Or just merely protecting her master? Either way, it does not alter the fact that she is the mother existence that I have been searching for. Now, men, recover that machine.
Does he just have mommy issues?
Oh, not saying anything. Place priority on the safety of the pilot. Use whatever it takes to preserve her life.
She's gone.
Well then, I shall be taking this girl with me. As for the rest of you, why don't you just wallow there pathetically, while you meditate on your own lack of any real power.
What a bitch.
You don't know the half of it.
Clearly not.
Pitiful. You can't even protect a single woman. It is not even worth the effort of putting a spineless wretch like you out of your misery.
Were we not tied to something? We're currently being crucified. I don't know what.
Well, Alpha Weltall beat the hell out of him. That's what he's saying. Ellie was taken away, and as Krellian had told her, we were left alive. Was Krellian just keeping his promise? No, that can't be it. There had to be another real reason why he allowed us to live.
See, I think it's Faye saying all of this.
I'm still saying as narrator.
Okay. It just sounds weird when you say we and us and I in that voice.
And we had to finish that out. I have to play it as I'm reading it. Remember, that line didn't come. The we didn't show up until after I was already reading it.
True. Pardon.
The music got out of sync.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it's offbeat.
Oh, well. It's nothing I can do. Oops. The fleshly body of God has been recovered.
The animus have all been obtained.
All that is left for us to do is change into the animus and become one with the mother persona.
That is incorrect.
What? What do you mean, Krellian? What did you just say? What are you doing? Krellian, have you gone totally insane?
What are you doing to the memory banks? Do not touch them. We cannot survive without them. You were the only ones who could have activated the key. But now that it's been activated, I no longer need you. I am having you all erased.
Oh.
How dare you? The only obstacle that kept me from my goals was Cain. He was the one person who had total control of the people and thus was my greatest nemesis. But the only person who could terminate Cain was Cain himself. That's why I created a copy of Cain. Ramses acted exactly as I predicted, killing Cain. Now, there is no one who can stop me, and I'm not interested in your power or authority. Did you really think you were acting on your own free will? You were all just parts of the system, created only as weapons of invasion and oppression. You are just terminal interface weapons.
We can become God, and you're... Oh, they're blinking out.
God? Who said you'd be God? What impertinence. We are humans. We were created to be terminal interfaces of God. It is the same for you, who were once humans. Man cannot become God. We can only entrust ourselves to God.
Ridiculous going against the mother.
I have not gone against her. This is the will of the other mother.
Oh my god, how many mothers?
You think you can eliminate us and still revive God?
It can be done. Your genes were scattered in order to keep the world alive after the fall in days of destruction. Those genes live on today within the humans, the anima vessels, and the recipients of their alignment, the animus, and also the persona. By combining these with my nanomachines, humans will become living beings very much the equivalent of you. Actually, they may far surpass you in becoming worthy terminal interfaces for God. So you are no longer of any use to me. Deus, the physical manifestation of God, only wants results. The means are insignificant to him. So this is my ARC plan, my Project Noah.
Cretly.
May all your worries cease. Rest in peace, ancestors of mortal man.
And now they are gone.
Now, it is just you and I, Sophia.
Looks like an egg.
Emotional damage.
I was powerless. All I could do was stand by and watch as they took Ellie away from me. I am powerless.
Hey, Dosu.
Here we go. This is the part I was waiting for, I think.
Is that Wise Man?
That is. What are you doing there? Oh, it's you. I wasn't able to beat Groff. I didn't stand a chance against him. It was obvious from the start. It was impossible to try to defeat a monster machine like that to begin with. And Ellie, why was she so damn foolish? I implicitly told her not to come. I told her to run away.
Think she's just gonna listen to you?
She had to have known it was a trap. Yes, you won't be able to defeat him like that. As long as you continue fighting with that kind of an attitude, that is. Huh? The reason you lost and that a young lady was taken was because of your pride. Weren't you depending far too much on the power of your machine? Not to mention that new id power you're now able to control. What is Groff's source of power? His machine? His technique? His experience? I don't think so. It is his feelings. His heart, his feelings are dominated by his resentment and his hatred of this world. That hatred is his source of power. Your feelings weren't focused enough to fight off Groff. That is why you could not win. Your feelings must be in the right place. That is strength. I'm not surprised you lost, seeing as you do not understand the true meaning of strength. Wise man. That young lady, the only thing in her heart was her desire to save you all. She set aside her fear and piloted that machine. It was because she had such strong feelings that you were all still alive. That is what I think. Of course, you have been defeated. However, that does not mean it's over. How do you plan on responding to her feelings? It is now your turn to save her, is it not? Well, what are you gonna do, Faye? I'm going to... In order to save Ellie, we began to search desperately for her whereabouts, and 2 weeks later we found her. Using the data obtained from Raziel and his own nanomachine technology, Krelian had begun the construction of God's Ark, Merkava. Its completion was imminent. To prevent its activation and to rescue Ellie, we headed for Merkava. The elements.
Oh, no.
Hello, Zoe.
You again. Are you girls thinking of going in there too?
Don't get any wrong ideas there. We're here to help our commander. Miang and Krelian have been manipulating his emotions for the sole purpose of eliminating the Emperor. We simply want to free the commander from those bonds so that he may be saved. It's neither for the sake of the world, nor for the sake of your girlfriend, Elhaim. We have no intentions of fighting on the same side as you.
Fine. You have your own battles to fight, and we have ours. Let's leave it at that. But, if things get out of hand, you head back. We'll handle it.
We'll make you eat those words. You wait and see.
We entered inside of Merkava, and while fighting back units of weapons that self-regenerated through the use of nanomachines, we headed for the central core.
Oh, great.
And then, once again, Ramses appeared before us.
These next couple of battles are going to be
You just gotta get out of the chair, babe.
Hello? Holograms?
One-winged angels.
Mm-hmm. Slowly descending and spinning. Okay, there we go. Character change and save point. Alright, let's see what it wants. Nobody in particular. No one in particular, so I could probably keep Bart. But yeah, Bart and Sheeton should be fine. Let's make sure they're equipped. And it says focus on ether defense. Okay. Oh, it's defense. That's what it is. Okay, so. Alright, so instead of normal defense, it says focus on ether defense. Do I have ether ARs? I think so. I have just a regular ether AR. I might be able to purchase ether AR +1. Okay, so there is a... go through the Eastern doorway, you'll find a robot who will sell you character items and gear parts. Okay. So let me save real quick, and then we'll go down through the eastern doorway. Okay. Okay. This one has higher fuel. That's what I have already. And this is what I have already, okay? Do you sell ether? You do, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Actually, I'm gonna need one more. What other parts does he have? Just a bunch of frame HPs. Okay. So you're good. I think I'm gonna give you more fuel. Yeah, we're gonna drop your output and give you more fuel. The alloy 6025. Okay. Now we're going to equip the ether ARs over the normal defense. That ether defense, though. Oh, apparently he had a weapon for Bart as well that I need to check. Forgot about that. Oh no, that's what he has now. Ether machine silenced. And then that's weaker. Okay. So everybody's good. Come on, please. We have an ad that will be starting in about 1 minute. Did I not go through the door? There we go. Okay.
I think Bart has frame HPs 30. He does not. I need to give him a frame HP. $70 to $30. There we go. Now they all match. Okay.
You gonna save again before you,
Yeah, probably should. And then I'm gonna throw the BRB screen up while the ad runs. I'm gonna do that right now. Welcome back from Adland, everybody. Okay. Let us go forth into a boss battle right after another boss battle with no
boss battle bonanza.
with no healing in between. So let's see. This fucker's gonna start the battle by just diminishing me to 1 HP, and I hate that. Oh! Welcome in, Raiders! Hello, hello! Let me do the thing. Thank you so much for the raid, Rie. I appreciate you. So, Nomura. Yes? There we go. We were playing Darkest Dungeon. How was your stream? Hello, everybody. My name is Mama Lumi. I'm a Galaxy VTuber. Crystal, we're in! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Variety streamer, chaos streamer. I do a lot of screaming. Today we are playing Xenogears with Mr. Lumi. Say hi.
Hello.
We do this every weekend, and honestly, I am almost to the end, sort of ish. This is a 90's JRPG. It's his favorite game ever, and I am playing through it for the first time. Got a little tired after a while. Did Splatoon 3 before, and you beat the Triumvirate. I don't know what that means, but good job! You did that thing! Thank you so much again for choosing me for the raid. If you need to get a snack or a drink or take a nap, I totally get it. Streaming is exhausting, but I promise to treat your little community with love and sarcasm, to be truthful. I hope you have a great time, and I hope you had a great stream, and I hope that you have a great rest of your Sunday, because it's the weekend, and you should have a great weekend. I choked on myself. It's fine. I love the way they hop when they're floating.
I need to get Splatoon 3, I think. I think the last one I had was 2.
Yes, but we didn't like it.
It was a thing.
Yeah.
I enjoy the game.
Yeah.
It was a Nintendo thing.
Yeah. Anyway, here you go.
I've been waiting for you, Faye.
I don't know who that is.
Ramses.
It's Ramses. Why are you clapping?
And the weirdest looking gear in the game.
Why is he
Faye,
clapping?
If only you hadn't... I had been born. If only you hadn't have been born.
All right.
I guess that could technically make sense.
Oh, he's punching his hands together.
We're going to settle this now.
It's on!
Stop it, Ramses. What reason is there to continue fighting me? Who are you fighting for? Why do you always have to have a bone to pick with me? Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
I have to.
It's all because of you. If only you hadn't come in and destroyed my prospects in life. My life was given to me with a nanoreactor in Krillion's
Are you okay?
It's the color of his gear. It's like interrupting the text.
Yeah.
My life was given to me within a nanoreactor in Krillion's laboratory. To be born as the superior being above all humans. But then...
Stop with the punching, my god.
He had such pretty gold gears
I know.
again and again, and then now he has this like weird purple thing with like an odd hat. This time your body is young.
I don't know who that is, but she's wearing a dress.
Yeah, there you go.
The previous one got too old.
And the name?
Karen. But individual names have no meaning to me.
So, what brings you here?
Oh, I don't know who this is.
That's Faye's mom.
Oh. Is that thing inside the nanoreactor there the one?
You'll see. Huh? Oh. Recognition code 0808191. Ramses. The Emperor's been told it's a prototype for an artificial contact.
Ouch.
What's its status?
It has entered the so-called first growth stage. From now until the binding, its growth will be several times faster than that of an ordinary human.
It looks like a little gerbil with a bow.
It's like they just repurposed Choo Choo's character.
Yeah.
But its psychological development will be a little difficult to control. It is a replica, so that is to be expected.
It is moving. Can it hear us?
Yes, it already has a will of its own.
Then I have a better way. Let us dispose of it. We do not need this. We have my child. My child will be 4 this year.
Your having a child is significant?
Yes. I checked it out. There is no mistake. It's a contact.
What's its name?
It.
My child's name is Faye. So, you understand what this means?
A corresponding antitype is...
Yes, probably already born somewhere. The final one.
Then, this thing is worthless.
Hello, Manita. Yes, totally useless. Chase after it, boy. A love that's unattainable for you no matter how hard you try to pursue it.
Until then.
Faye's mom's name is Karen. I feel there's a joke about managers to be made.
I mean... Because of your existence, I was discarded. I was destined to be the representative of God, having the might of the Emperor.
Why are we yelling?
I was destined to be the ultimate existence, having the power to exercise absolute control over all. But I lost it all because of you.
He already existed for 4 years, my guy.
My mother? How do you know her? Ramses?
Commander, please stop this. Commander, if what you say is true, then that is even more of a reason not to fight. You were just used by Krellian and...
Silence. Even you dare to censor me? I saved you from nearly becoming a test subject, and now you turn on me?
You are mistaken. You are only thinking of your best interests. We are only thinking of your best interests.
Silence. Ultimately, I can help myself. I am the only one that can correct this. This is the end for you. En garde, 'cause here I come, Faye.
It's like it's got 2 heads, because this one's crossing its arms.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So basically, he's gonna get me down to 1 HP. Then he's gonna just basically take turns regenerating and increasing his skills and stuff. About 10 turns. And I must restore my gears and try to defeat him before he can perform the spell again. So basically, heal them once. And then use Booster and System ID.
There you go.
Okie dokie. So we're gonna just start building that real quick. HP equal to 1.
Oh.
And then now we just do this. Frame. And I have to make sure I have enough fuel for the next battle as well, so... Can't go crazy.
28,000 HP.
Time to get shit done.
Time to get shit done. Or he could just dodge. That's cool too, I guess.
So can you.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't say to build up the levels, but I probably am going to get a quick level 2, at least.
I agree.
Except for you.
You just go forth and kick ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you have Wild Smile, maybe? You have to roll those dice. Do you want to actually try it?
Yeah, let's just give it a shot and see if it does anything. You never know, it might. It didn't say that it did anything.
Kick his ass, contact boy.
Ow. Defense down. Rude.
Excellent miss. Oof.
Yeah, big ouch.
Oof.
I want to frame HP him, but I also want to kick his ass.
I wouldn't, just in case he runs that same thing again where he gets you down to 1.
So it wouldn't
Do
what?
not fix frame HP.
Okay. Should I just do attack level 1 then?
That's up to you. You're rolling the dice here. If you do attack level 1, you burn it early, but at the same time, is it maybe just enough to kick him over the edge? Because I
Yeah.
think Faye, yeah, he's out. So you can either system id him again and burn another 1,000, or you can just start doing regular attacks.
Yeah. How dare you. Ugh. Okay, yeah, he did it again.
Okay, excellent. So you did the right thing by not using it, because they're all to 1 anyway.
But I need to use it now.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, definitely.
He can still hit me.
Yeah.
So. Burn that HP, or that fuel.
There's no random encounters between these?
No, I just go straight into the next one. Like, straight into the next one.
If I remember, this was like the big pain in the game.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
There we go.
I got it.
Excellent.
Probably could have survived without frame HPing, but I didn't want to take that chance. You know?
Yeah. What was the
Okay.
well, you've also heard, you're also healed for the next round. What was the thing that you got from Hammer? Something card?
Trading? Trading card? Here you go. Oh, never mind. He just went, "Bleh," but it took it away.
What's this?
Excuse me.
Something like speed shoes can only be got with a trader card equip. You can still get 2 speed shoes by other means, though, so it's not the end of the world. There really isn't much outside of speed shoes worth caring about. That's the big deal, is you want this item called speed shoes.
I feel like I remember you chasing that down when
Yes.
you played. Okay.
Basically goes, speed shoes will haste your gear so you don't need to waste fuel with booster. You get the first one by buying the birds from the person in the same room. I told you upgrade the gears in Snowfield Hideout. The other you get from the battle arena.
Do we have speed shoes already?
No, it's after you get back to the map.
Oh, okay.
What is this place? Speed shoes are huge because it's like auto booster
Which is
without
good.
the fuel use.
Yeah.
This is where Carr was born and where his hatred of you was forged.
I have a feeling that's Miang just because we're fighting her next.
Who's there? Where'd you go?
What in the
What
world?
is this? That's Ellie.
Where?
You won't see it until it zooms in.
Ah. She's on a very crooked crucifix.
Ellie! I would have liked to have been able to commend you for making it here. But your efforts are all in vain. The resurrection of Deus is imminent. Sacrificing this girl will bring about the awakening of God. What are you talking about? Why does Ellie have to be sacrificed? There's no need for you to know. For all of you, it will all end here.
Oh.
Hey. Biblical ideology, serpent, get it? Snake, snake.
Adieu, boys. Okay, so hers is different. She has a wave 4 Devastator, and it is extremely deadly. However, its damage is directly correlated to the amount of damage we do to her. It can be anywhere between 0 to 5,000, and occurs every 5 turns or so. So she automatically increases her defense and magic power when we attack her. After 5 rounds, she uses the Devastator, which returns her defense and magic to the normal levels. So it says use System ID. If she kills just one hero, she'll attack every round. Slowly build them to attack levels as high as we can, but don't attack more than 3 times between Devastator attacks. So it says use frame HPs if you must, but try to conserve phase fuel. But she can fucking hit us. So let's see how this fucking goes. So they say use System ID for him.
Remember when you recharge on System ID, you ended up recharging a lot more fuel.
Yes.
I don't know if it's enough to counteract a turn for System ID, but I think it's worth trying.
But the thing is that in between her Devastator attacks, she could rip us to shreds. And so if I up to 5,000. All right, we'll see how this goes. We're gonna System ID. Oh, I'm on Shitan. There we go. So basically, I'm just gonna do tiny hits. She raises her defense and ether attack. That's Faye.
That's Faye, so we want
System ID. I hate this.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. This is a 90s RPG trope. Final battles are basically a test to see if you've got strategy and if you're well equipped. And it's always like the last is to be like, it's always it's supposed to get, and it's supposed to give you a great sense of accomplishment for beating it. But it's like, if this was my only game, and it was when I bought it, it was very gratifying because I didn't have another game to play, so it kind of extended the gameplay, and it felt really good to beat them. But especially like with what we're doing right now.
Ooh,
You have Kishin, okay.
I'm gonna do it. I should not be allowed in a kitchen, but Delvin, you're such a good cook. Did you cut off a finger? It does about the same amount of damage as the other one did.
But she has defense up as well, and ether defense up. So... get him to level 3, maybe?
Mm-hmm. 7. Let's see how much damage that does. I think it should just cap out at 5,000. Okay, roughly. And then her stats return to normal. So I'm gonna see if I can recharge a bunch. Charge fuel.
At
okay,
10 times.
So I got 300 fuel for that. Frame HP. Everybody's gonna fucking run out of fuel. My worst
I
nightmare.
honestly did. This was the fight where I ran out of fuel.
For the first time.
Yeah.
So you just have to sit there and charge a whole lot?
Yep.
Made chicken wrapped in bacon, wrapped in a flour tortilla, crispy, topped with cheese and barbecue sauce, in a multi-grain bun.
I would do your attack while you're on infinity mode, even though he's at 1,000, but it is a risk. So do you want to burn your last system id?
Mm-hmm, I'm gonna charge because I need to heal also. I can't let him die because then
I'm saying heal him. You either choose heal or attack. Don't charge your fuel. That's a waste.
Well, it's because I get the extra fuel charge.
I know, but I mean... 300 isn't necessarily worth it, considering it costs 1,000 to get into that mode.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, how much health does she have?
22,000.
Does he have a level 3?
Yes. Out of fuel. I'll just build up his normal.
Yep.
Although I'm probably gonna just sit there and charge for a bit too.
You're gonna have to.
This is frustrating. That
Only
wasn't-
2,000 this time around.
Wasn't as bad.
I just attack like crazy at this point.
Of course, she fucking dodges the first part.
Didn't they say that before you attack? Didn't they say if you do 3 attacks in a row, that's what causes her to do it?
Don't attack more than 3 times between her Devastator. I don't know how many I did.
Well, this will be your 3rd.
Okay.
If you're wanting to charge, I think now would be the time to charge.
So, charge again?
Yeah.
For him or heal
you can
him?
attack because it's not more than 3 times in a row.
Okay.
Or do they say no more than 3 attacks between Devastators?
Between Devastators.
I guess you can charge like crazy, because then that would be...
Because then, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll just start charging everybody. Because the less we hit her, the less damage she does as well.
I think that's the point. So let's see. In between this, then you basically light her up anyway, because now is when you're going to get your maximum output. So she does 1,000.
1,200.
Yeah.
Okay, so
now every hit you do, who has the highest death blow? So like he has 0, I would charge him. Because he has level 1, and I think he has the highest attack level, right?
usually, yeah.
So just do his, because if you hit with a regular hit, her defense goes up and everything after that ends up being like you can either choose to use this to build up her attacks. It's like build their
Build the attack levels?
Yeah, build their attack levels this turn, but you're also low on HP, so you're kind of So choose between either go full out on her and start attacking like crazy and doing as much as you can, or use this round to build up attack levels. Cross your fingers that she doesn't kill anybody with the next whatever wave, and then go all out with death blows. So either build death blows and then a death blow attacks next time. There we go. Good.
I would really like to heal them, though.
I mean, some of the guys you can, because they do have the fuel.
Yeah.
Faye does not.
I will be healing the ones that I can. This boss goes stressful. That's how it goes. That's gonna eat up a majority of his fuel, but whatever. I'm just gonna keep charging Faye. This hopefully shouldn't do anything, because I don't think I hit her. Well, I didn't even do anything.
1800. Oh, she's going to do it's
It's supposed to be relative to the damage that I do.
I'd just go all out at this point.
I'm gonna die.
You might. This is a stressful battle.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have any fuel left.
He doesn't have any attacks built up either. So
Oh, she doesn't lose her buffs now. I did notice that. I think.
Yeah.
Fuck. But she is low HP, so maybe I can kill her. And she doesn't. Oh my god. Faye's gonna die, and then she's just gonna attack us every turn at that point.
And then you have to attack her every turn.
Yep, he's dead.
Go ham, man. It also means that she's low HP, which is good for you.
But she just does this every time.
Well, you're either gonna win or you're gonna lose. At this point, you got to go all in.
There's literally no way for me to prepare for this battle.
Correct.
There's no way for me to train. I've already got the best armor.
Just do what you can.
Oh, that was not the right button I wanted. Thank you, Kyler, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. I appreciate you respecting the no backseating. It's the stupid Ramses and then her.
Well, a lot of it has to be that you have to be able to take care of Ramses efficiently.
Yeah.
So that you're prepared for the other battle. The fact that he has HP, you kind of have to manage fuel.
No, he brings us down to 1.
1, excuse me.
Yeah. I will be skipping all of the dialogue. I will not be going through that again. I respect your pro strats. I'm a big baby when it comes to fuel and HP conservation. I don't think it'll let me bring up the menu. But everyone's got magnetic coat, frame HP 30, ether AR plus 3, They have the Z alloy 6025. And then they've all got the engine that has the most fuel. So I think that's the S5 6600, I believe. And then they're all at the highest frame. I wish you could skip cutscenes in 90s RPGs. I have seen this all already. I was going by what the strategy guide recommended. Except the magnetic coat is an attempt to have them dodge more often. Although it doesn't do me much good against ether, I'm guessing. We already did this.
I can't remember if Miang is susceptible to Wild Smile.
I don't know if it would do much for ether, though. Because she's not hitting me. It's ether attacks.
True.
That's true. Yeah. If I die again, I might put double ether AR on them. And take out the magnetic coat.
Well, especially with magnetic coat. If you can't dodge an ether attack, I think you're right. We would want to take out the magnetic coat.
Oh yeah, that's true. The response is your hit, so that I wouldn't miss the X attacks. So many things to take into account. This is our first time meeting his mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, my husband has played this game like a million times and it's his favorite, so he's been able to set me up pretty well. And then we are using the strategy guide. I haven't lost many boss battles. I think I've only lost one before this.
Red Rum.
Oh yeah, Red Rum was a bitch. So maybe I've lost two. Although I don't remember how many times I lost to Red Rum. Making a new site for this with 5 new walkthroughs. Nice. I will say, thank you for the hydrate. This walkthrough has let me down a couple of times. There have been times where it's like, go this way for this item, and it's not that. It's not that.
That's not a walkthrough. That's the guide itself. We have the...
That's what I mean, the strategy guide.
No, I know.
Yeah.
We have walkthrough.
Oh, my bad. I meant strategy guide. Yeah, so we've had to look online a couple of times to supplement the official... Yeah, Brady games.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's what I had when I was a kid. So that's what we're using right now as far as just like general. The cool thing is it's pretty, yeah. Fortunately, it's pretty spoiler free.
Yeah,
it makes it very easy to prevent certain, giving away certain revelations.
Yeah, as long as I don't read ahead too far. So it's been mostly accurate into where to find things and what to do, but there's been a couple of times where it's just been completely incorrect, and we've had to supplement with online guides. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's not accurate.
Nothing by itself lowers your agility. It's a combination of parts based on weight. See, I would just not heal them, except for he can still, like, attack us with varying attacks, normal and ether. And then he'll kill us, and then I'll go into the next battle down one person. Okay.
It doesn't help that the level ups are random on what they improve on stats as well. So every playthrough is a little bit unique.
Well, the thing is that, yeah, he does the same attack that lowers me to 1. But last time he also was just coming at us a couple of times. Oh, thank you for the 20 stream streak, Manita. I appreciate you. So he definitely just, like, regularly attacked us in between his reduced to 1 HP. So that's why I'm hesitant to not heal anybody. Because I really don't do enough damage to prevent him from getting another turn, unfortunately. Yeah, see, he, you know... Blaze pose? I don't know what that does. Do I not hit him? It doesn't tell me anything about Blaze pose. Ugh, we love RNG. RNG is the bane of my existence. Can you look up what to do or not to do for his Blaze pose? I just want to make sure he's not gonna fucking murder me if I hit him.
Oh, good God.
The entire forum message. Do 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 do.
All hail RNG.
RNG.
Yeah. RNGesus. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just the funny way the TTS said it.
I love it. It turns for Terra Flare, which will happen 3 turns from the time it's used.
Okay. So he's not just gonna immediately start.
But he can act normally, but in the 2 turns between.
Okay. Just as long as it's not some, like, can't break Blaze pose. I can break it? Interesting.
No, that's what it was just saying is you can't. Apparently you can't. Because, like, you remember when Domina did it, or Dominia did it, you could use, like, a water attack.
Oh, yeah, when she empowered her elemental sword, you could counteract it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, okay. Accuracy evasion down. How nice of you! Camera damaged. Fuck you! Fine, I'll use this one then.
You can't break these cuffs.
I can't break these cuffs.
Kick his ass, you bass.
Oh, that was weird. I don't know why he did that. I'm trying. It does break if you do enough damage. Well, apparently that wasn't enough damage. Power loss. What the fuck does that mean?
Probably stop.
I don't know. Camera damaged. Oh, attack down? Thank you. Broke Blaze pose.
Oh, there you go.
Stunning. Still looks like he's standing in Blaze pose.
The goatin.
Yeah, but why doesn't he have the third one? I guess I leveled up after this
Yeah.
battle and then he learned it. Okay. Although it doesn't do much more damage than this one, so... a couple hundred, maybe. See, then he does... Please continue to dodge. Please, thank you. Thank you, sir. I love you very much. He did it again. Let's see if I can beat him without doing all of that healing right now and save it, maybe. Okay.
There you go.
What a bitch. Okay, now he learned it. That's what it was. I wish that I could save and heal in between, game. That would be really phenomenal, actually. But no. You want me to hate you. This is the shit that makes me stop playing for like 2 weeks. Out of pure frustration. I don't like boss battles that are several in a row. Especially when I can't skip the cutscenes. Ah! Please. Let me defeat you this time, please. How much does she do to you if you don't attack at all? I
It
don't
was
know.
like 570 something.
Well, that was when we were attacking her, though. There was one round where we didn't attack her at all, and she did like 1,800. But then there was one instance where we attacked her like once or twice, and she did 500. So I don't know if maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
This is also towards the end.
Also, yeah, it was also when she was in her rage mode or whatever. So. But, I'll try and... Yeah, there was one, yeah. But then I spent an entire round, like, charging, and then she hit us for, like, 1,800, so... But I'm gonna do the first round's frame HPing everybody, because I fucking need to, because they're all at 1 health.
Yeah.
The fuel is much less precarious this time around, but still. I still have to be able to system id with him at some point.
The idea, though, is that you want to plan it appropriately to where basically you, like, let's say this round, all you're doing is healing and trying to refuel or do whatever you're going to do, right? If you have enough fuel, we could probably do booster, but I don't think that's necessarily a good idea.
Kyler is saying higher attack level charges fuel more per charge and doesn't consume the attack level. So if I got them to level 3 and then just charged, I'd get a lot more fuel.
But that's the thing. So you already have done this. So and the idea is you don't want to necessarily put Faye into system id.
Right.
Excuse me. Yet. Until you have all the other ones there. So
Do I want to heal again? I feel like yes.
If you get to level 3, you may trigger hyper mode because...
That's true.
That's
Everyone's
the big deal.
hyper mode, yeah.
The idea is that you want to alternate between attack phases with her and then attack phases and then defense phases so that way you, like, her attacks do less. And then when you retaliate, just big.
I feel like I want to heal them again, though.
and then spend some time charging.
I
mean, because even if she hits me for her max 5,000, it'll at least give me an extra, like, bit of time to recover.
Yeah, but that's like 1,000 fuel that you'll chop off each and every one of them. I would save that for later. I would get all of them, or I'd get at least Bart and Citan up to level 3.
Okay.
And then, like, the dinky attacks, and then when she attacks back, it won't do as much. And then let her, like, unleash. Then, like you were saying, level 3 attacks, you might end up triggering hyper mode. You don't need to attack with Faye, because he's going to end up in
System
id anyway.
Okay, so here I attacked her 3 times. $2,000.
There we go.
So if I go all out and then she attacks me again, everyone's going to be so low on health.
Yeah, I know, but then you can use the fuel later to do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, her buffs do more and more per stack. Okay, so, like, yeah, the more I hit her, the more she hits for, and the more her buffs do. So I don't want to hit her more than 3 times in between, but I kind of only want to hit her twice.
So, do that. But you want to do it with Citan and with
Bart.
Because you can just put him into system id, you know?
Yeah. I don't like this fucking fuel and health battle. That's just...
I know.
Just enough. Their fucking pictures and their locations throw me off. Which charge was, like, also defend? Another 2,000. I'm healing them. I don't care. I don't care. I'm using the fuel HP.
Do it.
Oh, you can't block ether. Stupid! I'm also using it on him. Because I can't use System id if he's dead.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna charge.
Didn't she already do the way of things?
She did, but if I hit her, she'll do it again. So I'm testing something. I want to see what happens when she doesn't hit me at all. Or when I don't hit her at all. In the meantime, I'm getting some fuel. Okay, that time it actually paid attention to the fact that I didn't hit her.
And now we can unleash. Or to, like, at least get them to level 3.
Yeah. So that's sheets on. You charge. Okay. So now that's all I'm hitting her. And I'm just going to keep charging for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold off on putting him in system id for them. Oh, and he's in hyper mode. We're waiting. I don't care.
Yeah, do whatever.
We're waiting. We're just going to get that extra fuel charge.
I don't care that you only get it for 3 turns. If he loses it, he loses it. It's whatever. Okay. I hit her twice. Now let's see what it does. Hi, Jen. I'm doing great. How are you? Okay, 1100 when you hit her twice. Now I'm going to beat the shit out of her and hope for the best. Got at least one hyper mode attack out of him.
Yep. And then don't forget with Faye to put him into System Mid.
Mm-hmm. That'll essentially waste a turn, but it's whatever. Thank you for the hydrate. I am hydrating. Okay.
Charge him, maybe?
Yeah.
You're gonna be out of fuel if you don't, so you gotta go Kishin.
Mm-hmm. Fists. Please just die, preferably. Alright, let's see what she does. Okay. That doesn't make any sense, but alright. I am confusion.
I would just attack all out at this point.
Yeah, I've hit her for, what, 15,000 and change? She's gotta be close to death. Please be close to death. For the love of all that is holy in this world. Die. Don't make me do this again. Thank you.
There we go.
Fuck! My, aren't we powerful? That's fucking right. Kick rocks! I hate you so much. Don't do that to me again. This gear is sick, I will say.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, let's start over from the beginning again. No! You think you can beat me this time? No.
What the? I thought I defeated you. Unless you can decompose her atomic structure, you don't stand much of a chance. Normal attacks are futile against one who has the ability to regenerate. Using nanomachines.
I hate it when they split it like that. The guy who designed the gears in this also designed my favorite mech, Escaflowne. Also did Gundam Wings mechs. That's cool. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No, actually, I did not.
Now the time has come for the Great Awakening. Mother hecker. Miss you.
What the? My body. It feels like it's being torn apart. It's our Omnigears. It's pulling me in. Damn, what's going on?
This is an old 90's JRPG, Jen.
Our Omni... No, that's not it. Is that our anima relics? It is trying to detach the anima relics from our Omnigears.
Well, that sounds painful. Also, we'll have an ad in like a minute and a half, and I'll make sure that I don't go any further while you're in the ads.
Deus is swallowing up our anima relics.
I
thought I defeated Deus. What is this?
Dude, just go along for the ride.
How many Deuses are there? Oh, thank you for the follow, Kyler.
It is most definitely the best story ever written. It is chef's kiss. What's going on? My Omnigear won't move. It's like it's dead.
This is the true meaning of the anima relics. To attain their respective animus and return to the persona. The anima relics are really one set of parts that make up Deus, the physical manifestation of God. They regain their original powers or functions by aligning themselves with their destined partner. An Omnigear that has lost its respective anima relic is but a puppet. It becomes a mere vessel or container in which there are no contents.
And this girl, too, was destined to become one with God. You see, Eliam is really one of the parts of God as well. What the hell are you talking about? Put simply, you serve to help bring all the parts of God together here, for me. You're a bunch of stupid fools. It's as if you're all clowns.
And with that insult, we're going to pause for the ad. Be right back! Welcome back from Adland. If you were able to watch the clip show, I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to continue being insulted now. If you remember earlier, there was a scene with the orb with screens. Fleshly body of God has been recovered. Yes. Yes. So I guess they didn't know. Okay. So I killed it and they got it?
Like I said, if you watch it, it'll explain all this stuff.
Okay. You believe the legend of how our world and the universe was created. But the Ministry and I fabricated that very myth a long time ago to suit our purpose. She's the naked lady!
You're picking up
She's
on
the
it.
naked lady! She's the only purple-haired character we've seen this whole time.
I mean, that kind of is a dead giveaway, but at the same time, as I don't want to say it's the same. There's more to it. You'll see.
I'm so smart. Look at me go.
A lady on the beach. That's a lie. How can that be true?
I think you'll find that your friends' Omnigears are all dead too. I'm talking about your friends who split up and took a different path than you into this place. They were all parts of God that were disassembled in the past, but once again are all gathered here.
Yes, it is indeed the time for the resurrection of God.
No, I don't think we need to do that, actually. I think we're okay. I think we're fine. I don't know.
What is it all for? Everything that I have done up until now.
I don't know who's saying that. I wish they would tell us. Maybe it's... Oh, Ramses is back.
Ramses? It's just you.
What are you doing here, Car? He's a zombie. Thank you for the meteor shower!
What about me? My existence? What was its purpose?
I still can't get over the fact that she's on a crooked crucifix.
There was only one purpose to your existence, to eliminate Emperor Cain. Cain's will had become too much like that of humans. He was too concerned about them. He had forgotten his mission to revive God, and that is why you were created. You were only made to remove our main hindrance, Cain. But as the original living being, Cain had absolute power. To make you turn on Cain, it was necessary to focus your mind on a single point. However, being an artificial life form, you were mentally unstable. That is why we used phase existence, resentment. That is the source of your strength. And you have excelled superbly at fulfilling our expectations of you. But we no longer have any more use for you. Haven't you realized that yet? You're a piece of trash, and being the reject that you are, why don't you just leave? She's a bitch.
What was I born for? What was I living for? A pathetic excuse for a life. Why, you aren't even human.
Now, what to do with the lot of you? Well, I can't just kill you all, seeing as you have served me so well. So, as a reward, I'll allow you to be sacrificed too, to be assimilated into Deus along with this girl.
Oh,
Ramses!
He stabbed her. Oh my.
Good. This is how I wanted it, Car. I am fated so as not to be able to kill myself. Now, all my wishes have come true. Thanks to you.
Yang.
She dead now, or she came? Okay, she's dead now. Oh, him too? The fact that he didn't even try to dodge. Hello?
Yeah, there's a story here.
Is everybody having a mental breakdown?
You're about to find out.
Of course I am. Oh, we're all here now, apparently.
Too bad we missed the action. Our Omnigears gave out on the way here. Let's hurry up and save Ellie. Yes, I know.
I'm sorry, but his sprite has crooked eyes and he gets me every time.
Hang in there, Ellie. I'm letting you down now.
Just like I always do.
Ouch. I do believe that deserves...
What happened? Something happened. Oh, she shot me. What the fuck? Hello?
Appropriate blinking.
She being possessed? It must be what it is.
Emotional damage.
How dare you? That's a lot of eyes. What the fuck is happening? I never know what the fuck is happening.
Think about it.
Ah! Why is her hair purple?
Ah! Faye, now you hang in there.
Did Miang fucking jump consciousness or something?
She took my gun?
Why did you do that? Ellie! Ellie, what happened to you? How could you? Don't tell me she's been brainwashed.
She's been something.
It has nothing to do with brainwashing.
Oh, he's fine.
The majority of my body is comprised of a nanomachine colony.
Nanomachine.
Nanomachine. Not only for longevity, but also to unify with the mother. So don't be surprised. This much damage can be recovered rather quickly. Unify with the mother? That girl, Eliam, is our mother.
Excuse me? What? Who the fuck? Hello?
Yes, I am the mother of all humans. I'm sorry. Who?
Purple-haired lady.
But why did she... What?
Ellie.
But why though?
What are you babbling on about? Snap out of it, Ellie.
You're as dense as usual, but I don't blame you. So be it. I will explain to you all about it. This Deus, the one you call God, is an interplanetary invasion weapon system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. It was created as an automatic weapon which could act upon its own will to take control of a targeted planet. But you should have known this much from looking at the Raziel records. Anyway, during a test run, Deus became uncontrollable. It released its power and annihilated a whole planet. The creators of Deus found its immeasurable power to be too much of a threat, and hence forcibly shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary emigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet. Well, when you have a problem, why not send it somewhere else and make it not your problem anymore?
There you go.
Becoming aware of this, the disassembled Deus resisted. It tried to take over the passenger ship that was transporting it.
That would be
the Eldridge.
the Eldridge.
However, as a last line of defense against the escape of Deus, its creators unexpectedly destroyed the whole ship, sending it crashing to this planet. Deus knew that it would not be able to get away from the explosion or the imminent impact, and so it detached its core from the Zohar power reactor. What was that? No.
Zohar?
Yes, Zohar. It is what drives all of the gears on this planet. It is the master generator that transmits its energy to the slave generators in our gears. It is also the source of all the ether power that the inhabitants of this planet utilize. By utilizing the energy displacements caused by actualizing potential future phenomenon, this Zohar modifier has the ability to produce infinite amounts of energy.
The source of all our ether power?
That's what she said.
Are you saying all our energy comes from that one power reactor or engine?
Yes, but there is more. The core that was detached from Zohar, the biological computer Kadamini, crashed onto this primitive planet. It activated Persona, its life support plant that can generate organic material. Using this, it prepared for itself a genetic-based system for the day when Deus would be resurrected. Thus, the first humans were created from there. Emperor Cain and the elders of the Gazelle Ministry. So they didn't even come from the Eldridge. Interesting.
Are you saying the Emperor and them Gazelle geezers were people born from Deus?
Gazelle geezers. Do you know why the Gazelle Ministry desired the anima relics and your bodies? Well, here's the reason. Oh, good! Answers! Before becoming human, the bodies of the Ministry were once part of the organic elements in the core circuit that made up Deus. There were two types of organic elements. The female type was called anima, while the male type was called animus. They were also created with the added ability to become mobile weapons by merging with machinery that was suited for use as terminal interface weapons for Deus. In other words, those Omni-Gears you were using were one form of such weapons. The Ministry, which were animus, were to become one again with their separated anima at the time of the resurrection of God. But in a war 500 years ago, they all lost their physical bodies. It was then that they decided to extract their own genetic factor from certain individuals of their human descendants who carried the appropriate sets of DNA. Also, each of them could become one with their respective anima again. Descendants?
Then we're all...
Yes, you humans are all descendants of Cain and the Gazelle Ministry. They were born from the Persona, gave birth, and propagated. They followed their inbuilt program to someday resurrect the heavily damaged Deus.
All the people in the world were created solely to resurrect Deus?
That sounds a bit self-serving. Yes, but it wasn't just to restore its old body. More than half of Deus is constructed of biological parts. Do you remember those mutated humans? Those are all people who were destined to become replacement parts for Deus. We humans are parts for God. Yes, almost all the people are destined to become parts for Deus. So they're just fodder, basically.
There you go.
They're like stem cells.
More or less.
What the fuck?
So remember the big wells that were sort of mutating and going together and they were trying to find their way back?
Yeah.
They're all trying to make their way back to Deus.
Oh my lord. Wow.
Humankind and everything on the planet was basically just a way of Deus regenerating itself while it had time to propagate and populate. And at the very end, they were all supposed to make their way back here, all because this was supposed to be a weapon that was being disassembled and jettisoned on another planet, conveniently placed on an interstellar transport ship.
Because instead of trying to solve their own problem themselves, they made it somebody else's problem.
They may not have been able to kill Deus. You don't know.
Wow. But you people gathered here are all different. You could say you escaped that destiny by existing through multiple generations. In actuality, there wasn't enough parts for Deus, but Krellian compensated for what was lacking. The reduction in the number of parts was due to humans living through multiple generations. But that deficiency in the human factor was made up for by the nanomachines created by Krellian. Not only that, but his nanomachines added additional functions. Deus has thus evolved into the perfect weapon.
Ellie, what has happened? Why do you know all of that?
I am Miang, the keeper of time, the representative of our god, Deus. So the other Miang was just a nanomachine clone.
Keep playing through.
I was born to guide the people toward the path of the resurrection of Deus.
That's ridiculous. Miang was just...
You're limited in your ability to understand. Well, that's not my fault! Your story is complicated. Miang's factor exists within all women. The one who transcends the generations, the caretaker of humans. When the previous one dies, somewhere, another Miang is awakened. Oh, of course! It is programmed into all women's DNA to be that way. Who inherits the duty is just a matter of probability, Faye. That Miang over there and I are the same existence. We are all parts of Deus, all caretakers of humans. Let us end this discussion now. Deus has awakened. I am one of the parts that composes Deus, hence I must become one with it.
Ellie, why did it have to be you?
The story gets a lot easier to follow on a replay. Just click new game when you beat it, and then it'll all make more sense.
Yeah, I was telling her, this game, I played it when it first released, and I was like, what is going on? And so I replayed it, and I was like, okay, all of this makes more sense now. But what is this? And then I replayed it again, and I was like, okay, that makes more sense. So what is this? So basically what we're on right now is I think probably my 6th or 7th playthrough of this game. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, we're trying to... I have the translated Perfect Works. We're planning on, once we're done, actually reading through that. It's just rather... I already own it. It's just, rather than reading it now, I want to make sure that we read it with... I'll play through 50.
Yo, Jesus, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, once we get through Perfect Works, it buttons up the story quite nicely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And then once we're done with the Perfect Works, we plan on going through Xenosaga. Mm-hmm. I only ever beat the first one because I loved this game, and I played Xenosaga thinking it was going to be the same, and it is not.
It is not.
It is not even on the same level. But it is... I'm hoping this time to play through it. Somebody convinced me that I should. I own all 3 Xenosaga games. The first 2 I purchased brand new, and then I got very fortunate to befriend a retro store owner who got me the strategy guide and number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm in Reddit, 2 Discords, Facebook group, and GameFAQs.
I can't say who, but you've probably seen me in the Xenogears group. I'm keeping her off of it because there's a lot of spoilers in it. But the Xenogears group has some very solid memes, exceptionally good memes.
I don't know if you read this already.
No, I did. Ellie, why did it have to be you? If Miang is a part for Deus, why did it not happen earlier? It's still not enough for her just to have awakened? Yes, the Facebook one. Although she may be Miang, she still isn't the true Miang. The true Miang.
Let's go, Krellian. All that is left to do is to vanquish this planet's civilization and return it to how it was. Then I can complete my unification with the final fragment of Deus, the Zohar modifier. The power reactor that fell upon this planet and became our genesis, and now our apocalypse. Apparently Kyler's the one that argues with everyone in the Facebook group.
No, it's like I said, that group. Yeah, no, I know that group is one of those where it's like everyone has different opinions on how the story goes, and it's like occasionally I get that. I think you missed a little bit of detail. It's just normally I try to keep to the memes and stuff like that because at the same time,
that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I guarantee you that, like I said, there's so many people that get stuff like wrong, and it's rather than arguing with them, I'm just like, I'll let you just think
I'm
that.
just here for the memes.
The eradication of civilization? What is the purpose of doing that?
Who knows? The creation of God will someday be a hindrance. That is why they must be eliminated. I am just programmed to act this way. I just work here.
that is definitely the I just work here response. Come. It is time for the awakening of the true mother. Please, wait, Ellie.
Farewell, Faye. May you have a peaceful awakening. So it's... Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Descendants? Nanomachine clones? Yeah, all the above? I don't know.
I'll probably interact with you on there in the future as well. Right now, we're still anonymous. Mm-hmm. I'm just going by Mr. Lumi, so that's why I don't give you my name. But we probably will interact on the on that page
at some point.
Like I said, this is hands down my favorite game of all time.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
We appreciate your contributions.
Ellie! Wait! Faye!
Oh, there he goes, just jumping into the goopy well.
Do not release the system! Citan, wait! We're only endangering ourselves. Let's get out of here for now.
Okay, we're just leaving Faye behind because he jumped in like a dumbass. For love. I get it. What is happening?
Are you about to find out?
What's going on? What's this? What's this? Oh. Hello? Alright, sure. Let's just save right here with only Shitan. They use CGI for scenes without humans and anime for scenes with humans.
Yes. Yeah,
I did
love
not
that.
make that correlation, but that is good information. Or interesting.
I also love the sound effects, which are like they take Star Trek sound effects in the beginning, and they definitely have like hints of Evangelion, and it's just there's tons of like beautiful. We've watched through the intro sequence several other times, specifically so that it's like, you know, Babel Tower being seen through the glass door as the intro sequence is there, and I was showing her that, you know, like basically like the, you know, Fort Jasper. Fort Jasper is actually shown on the ship shooting down some of the escape pods, and it was like they tie in such the stuff like so quietly. What I love about it is that they don't spell it out for you. They don't lay it out. It's not like, did you see what we did? It's just very quietly. They're like, no, this element is somewhere in that intro sequence, so that, you know, like when you play back through the intro sequence, which in the 90s, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you do. You fire up the game, and you'd be like, oh, that's the cool intro sequence, and they had good music, yada, 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 right? And you'd watch back through it, and you'd be like, oh,
Wait a minute.
Miang was in the intro.
Right.
And it's like, that's
an
who
intro
Miang
that
is.
had meaning. Yeah, so if you watch other games from the 90s with CGI humans, they move like claymation. CGI just wasn't great with humans yet, kind of like the 90s dub, just not being lip synced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. Here we go. God. The interplanetary invasion weapon Deus has awakened, and its arc, Merkava, was activated. Deus began to absorb one after the other the mutated people destined to be its parts, while the non-mutated would eventually only become a threat to it, to exterminate us and our civilization. It set into action. The planet's surface was devastated by Merkava and the weapons born from out of it, called the Seraph Angels.
The buildings you climbed in Babel were shown in the intro. Security shutter covers
Yep.
over the city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the tie-ins for it are just like it's this extreme attention to detail that I loved, because it's like it adds depth to the entire story, and now it's like you know for a fact that all of it was planned. Like that I love. Oh yeah. While pursuing the newly awakened Deus, we chanced upon Faye, whose whereabouts had hitherto been lost, along with his gear, Weltall, discovered together at the place where Merkava was originally located.
Interesting. So much environmental storytelling. 100%.
Oh yeah.
100,000%.
Oh yeah. I love environmental storytelling. I don't think that every single story should hold your hand and be like, "Hey, did you see that?" Like, I'm gonna lead Miss Lumi over here through Big Joe's story, because Big Joe, like even like a bit character that you think Big Joe's a bit character, and it's like, man, like Big Joe is like his story is awesome. And it's like you could easily overlook it if you're just like, yeah, it's this goofy dude who's dressed with the chiseled chin and everything else like that. The guy is just, he's a clown, right? It's like, no, man, Big Joe's got depth.
Can't wait to read that.
Yep. We were overjoyed by Faye's return, but it was short-lived. For some unknown reason, Faye was found in a state of suspended animation. He did not regain consciousness.
Also awesome how much of the ancient stuff is still powered 10,000 years later, and that just got explained. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, why does it still work? Well, because of the Zohar.
There's a giant generator involved.
The people of Shavat, and we ourselves, feared a relapse of Id's power, and had no choice but to put Faye into carbonite freeze.
Star Wars.
Star Wars reference.
Fucking medallion pendulum thing. Takashi's favorite movies. Takahashi, excuse me.
Yeah.
Favorite movies were Star Wars, apparently.
Oh, same here. Your Majesty, why do the people of Shavat fear Faye so much? Even if Graf and Id's power are comparable.
It is not that we fear him. We fear the error we ourselves committed. And now we are simply trying to put a lid on it.
The error that you yourselves committed?
Shavat instigated a battle 500 years ago to gain our independence from Solaris. However, we became overcome with the lust for power. Fearing the war-torn people's will would no longer be with Shavat, but with the Nissan Mother, and that the people would assemble under Sophia. The Council of Elders of Shavat back then made a deal with Solaris.
A deal?
Yes. At the time, Solaris, or the Gazelle Ministry to be exact, were at odds with a woman who held the real power behind the scenes.
Would that happen to have been Miang?
Most probably it was. Fearing the increasing power of the masses assembling in Nissan, the Gazelle Ministry schemed to hand over to us their antagonist, Miang, and promised a division of the rulership over the Earth's surface. But in exchange, we had to give them the rebel army that had assembled in Nissan, and also their patron, Sophia. The leaders of Shavat accepted, and it was decided that Nissan would be the location of the final decisive battle with Solaris. Shavat did not participate in that battle. Thwarted by the awesome numbers of the Solarian army, and with their path of retreat cut off, the Nissan rebel army ran out of options and was destroyed. Caught up in the middle of all of this was Lacan, Bart's ancestor Roni, myself, and Krellian.
You were also there?
Yes. Surrounded on all sides, we were prepared to die. And then the rebel force's flagship appeared with Sophia on board. She sacrificed herself so as to create a path for our retreat. Sophia's ship headed straight for the enemy's main ship on a suicide attack.
Yeah, Rhodey and Renee are both FF6 references.
Oh, no shit.
Oh.
I'm watching.
Yeah, Tetsuya Takahashi had a hand in Final Fantasy VI as well. Just the work that man did is amazing.
She really used her ship as a fucking bomb. Thanks to Sophia's sacrifice, we were able to survive. However, her death forever changed the fate of 2 men. Krelian, who followed closely under her as the leader of the Nissan Sex militia, completely lost faith after calling out to a god that would not respond. "I will create God with my own hands," were the last words he uttered before he disappeared. And Lacan. He resented himself for not having the power to do anything while she died in front of him. So he began to search for the legendary power.
Legendary power?
Soraya Saga wrote Edgar and Sabine and Roni and Renee's characters, apparently.
Yeah.
Takahashi was a graphic guy in 6, made the intro scene with the Magitech armors marching in the snow. Classic.
Soraya Saga's artwork is just, it's beautiful. That's what made Final Fantasy to me. Like, I love 7, and I like what they did with, some of the future bits. But since Soraya Saga wasn't putting her artwork with it, it didn't quite feel the fantasy part of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
You know?
God's resting place, Mahanan, the source of divine wisdom, Razael, and the anima relics which were created by that very wisdom. Besides these, there is one more legend.
And that is?
He's an active listener.
Yes.
Gotta give it to him. Zohar.
Zohar? That is the same name as the Zohar modifier. Well, yes.
Whoa!
The power reactor that Miang spoke of, saying it was the infinite energy source of God, Deus. Deus, wow.
Deus!
Deus! What she claimed is also the source of our ether powers and the driving force in all our gears.
It would have to be one and the same thing. It is the place that contains the ultimate source of this world's power. It is said that only he who has the correct destiny would be able to discover its location. Losing all faith in humanity, Lacan sought after its power. Lacan became Graf, and the world collapsed. This tragedy happened because of the people's lust for power. I must take part of the responsibility for not having been able to stop it. And now, Faye, the one who has the same power as Graf, we just wanted to seal up that dreadful power that arose from our own sinful deeds. They say it like that because the Zohar and the Zohar modifier are supposed to be 2 things, kind of. Yeah, the translation's a little rough.
This is one of the reasons I want to go through Perfect Works, is because of the fact that a lot of this stuff, if you're reading, can come off as, like, confusing. And again, that's one of the reasons I play it multiple times. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense with Perfect Works.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to end up reading that thing. And we'll figure that stuff out later. I want to make sure that I stitch the pieces together when we read through it.
So, thank you for the goose honk. So, Faye is either a descendant of Graf, or it's just that, like, DNA modifier thing. Because they're both alive at the same time, but Faye had the Lacan memories.
Correct. Well, that's also because if you think about it, when he was talking about, when Krelian was talking about, there is data in between RNA sequences that basically it goes, when RNA becomes DNA, there's an entire section of data that has no purpose and no meaning.
Yeah.
Right. And I wish I could remember the term for it because we looked it up.
Yeah.
Basically, that section of nonsense data. They were speculating because, I mean, again, it's got depth to this story, but basically, thank you, introns, introns and exons. The introns is data between RNA that we originally thought didn't have purpose. So for the purpose of this story, human memories that are passed down generation to generation are passed down through the introns in RNA. And then, therefore, when you have DNA, which physically makes up the human, genome, the code that makes you who you are, it's essentially Faye is Lacan, but he has his memories because of the introns. One of the things that I wanted to replay on this is the fact that you're very right. I'm not certain. I think Faye is, as a child of Karen, I think that he is. It's sort of this like the pieces. Specifically the contact, just sort of like, is reborn generation after generation.
Yeah, because he was 4, and it was like then she discovered that he had like awakened or something like that.
Correct. And I think the awakening is getting in touch with the data that is contained within the introns, but that's one of the reasons you play it again and again and again, is because it's like, okay, where did I miss that little piece of info?
Yeah. Trying to see if, I think you sent it to me in a picture, because you had looked up the definition. But I don't remember if you just texted it to me or not.
No, I know. I looked up that one in person, and I told you while I was sitting next to you.
You had texted me the next day while you were at work.
Oh, that's right.
But it was not a photo. Okay, here you go.
Okay. Groff, the man once known as Lacan, sought after the power of Zohar, the one who has the same power as Groff, Faye. I had this premonition that Faye too would awaken and seek out that power, and that presentiment became reality.
Or presentiment, maybe?
Presentiment, I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not every generation, and it's reincarnation, not descendants. Like how Ellie has the red hair despite her parents being blonde. They keep their same genetics each time they're reborn, not their parents' genetics. Interesting.
There you go.
Huh. But it's reincarnation, but Groff and Faye are alive at the same time. That's the part that I think is double confusing. Because normally reincarnation, one has to die. But with Miang, she died and then reawakened. So I guess it's just like a vessel in waiting.
Yeah.
That's later. Got it. We hear drippies.
We're approaching the part where we can actually once again get control and go out into the world map.
Hooray!
And that's where we get to kind of choose our extra little, we button up a whole bunch of side quests and stories, which, again, I'm really, really excited for you to go to the lighthouse. And then there's a couple other little side bits.
This game does an amazing job of answering all the questions, but also giving me more questions at the same time.
It does a pretty good job of wrapping it up.
That's
this is originally, I think, supposed to be split into 3 games. Where am I?
In your head. You just gotta wait till you get that
Yeah,
far.
exactly.
True.
Yeah. Who am I? This is the part that I really wanted you to see earlier.
Well, here I am.
Yeah. This is my memory?
Cha-ching.
My favorite song in the game. Doc. Bart. Rico. Billy? Wise Man.
My best friend.
Groff.
That's a lot of phase.
Everyone. My memories. Ellie?
Oh.
Mother.
He's having a crisis.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's big shiny. And big. Oh.
Adequately named song, The One Who Is Torn Apart. Who are you? I'm surprised that's pretty clever.
My favorite is Flight, because I'm a very calm person, so I tend to like any music that can get me to feel kind of energy. Like, hype me up. I like it.
Yeah. You are id? I misjudged you. I didn't expect you. The fake personality would create a 4th persona.
How many personalities, Faye, please?
4th persona? He can't feel anything. He's shut up inside your ego. The pressing facts and truths you won't face. You're afraid of them, so you desire to completely shut yourself off from the outside world. And so you formed a fourth persona, a fourth Fae. The name doesn't matter. He's the one that's on the stage. He's the one who's in control of our body. But it's a useless form of resistance.
So is this the coward then?
Come with me. Wait, what are you doing? He has the key. I merely want to borrow it. I've got to go somewhere.
Okay, so there's a fourth...
Are you coming too?
There was a fourth Fae, but there was only
You'll see.
3 of them there.
Don't worry, you're gonna see it.
Math ain't mathin', my dude.
Do you want to voice this guy?
No.
Come on, guys, eat up!
This is Bart's dad.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I can see where Sigurd gets his looks from.
there you go. They do a good job also of that. The artwork really does look like Descendants. They have distinct art styles. You haven't been able to get this kind of food around here lately, have you? Well, this is also due to my business savvy.
Not dad, 500 years ago.
Oh, there you go.
Roni is an ancestor.
Roni Fatima is the one that had the original... That's right, the original Omni gear. He had Advendari.
Ancestor, but not dead.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Well, the looks are striking. You just go.
What's wrong, Lacan? You look kind of down. What's bothering you?
He looks the most 90's anime out of everyone in this game.
No, it's true. You worried about something? It's nothing. I'm just thinking about painting Sophia. I don't know why I agreed to do her portrait. Sophia? You mean your childhood friend who's now the Holy Mother of Nissan?
Can't wait to see you read Sig's Perfect Works page. Yeah. I'm interested to read them all.
Oh, yeah. She's not really a childhood friend. I just made her acquaintance at the monastery near my home when I was a child. She went to the clinic there for convalescence. She was frail. So, what are you worried about painting her for? She does not wish herself to become a symbol of her sect. Actually, it seems she wasn't interested in having her portrait painted at first. But when she heard I would be the painter, she turned around and agreed. That's what I don't understand. I see. Then she must like you. What are you talking about? That's how women are, right, Krellian?
I forgot he had blue hair.
Hey, Krell. Huh? What's up? You're not having any? It's ready to eat. Ah, yeah. Holy Mother of Nissan, huh? What are you out to... what? Are you out to offend divine providence or something, Lacan? Cut it out. It's not like that. What?
Well, then who is Renee an ancestor for?
You've got to lighten up a little.
He doesn't look like anybody. Renee.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever known that.
Oh.
Sophia first showed me that books are the best way to calm the heart. And now I'm hooked on reading.
Mood.
I'm not trying to brag, but I've learned a lot of things I never knew before. Lately, I've been reading this. What is it? Something I borrowed from Melichor. It's about a form of molecular engineering, nanotechnology. I believe it's a book found in the ancient ruins of the Zeboim civilization. It's a copy of someone's research report, but it's incomplete. I think there were even more wonderful things written in it, but we'll never know now.
Renee is Roni's brother. He's more on Margie's side of the family tree. Got it. Thank you.
Oof. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Lately, you've seemed melancholy almost every day. Has something happened?
I don't know. I just can't paint right now. Sorry, but do you mind if we stop here for today?
I see. It is not good to push yourself too hard. Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll have Krellian take you.
Even so, there was a time when I did some pretty vicious things. I lashed out at random. Everyone around me feared me, even my friends. I lived a life surrounded by people who looked at me with fear in their eyes. But she was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would just smile. Peace of mind. She was the one who taught me what that was and how I could receive it. She taught me how to live as a human.
Why do you say it like that? What is the reason?
You're gonna find out.
You're gonna tell me he's from the fucking Zebawim or something?
What are you doing, Lakehan?
On occasion, yes.
Oh, it's you, Krellian. I was thinking I'd stop painting the portrait. Why stop now? It's the circumstances. I shouldn't be painting her at a time like this. Eventually, she too must stand at the front lines. So...
I have not seen Macross. Have you seen Macross?
No, that's one of the ones that I know I want to watch. We had friends who watched it. One of my friends, Jamie, they were very enthusiastic about it. So it always would turn into like they were insistent on watching Macross when I was already playing like Mech Warrior or Total Annihilation or something else like that.
We'll have to try and
so
check it out.
I have to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so they decided that they were going to start it while I was playing a game. So I missed kind of the boat on that one.
Yeah. That's definitely... I remember seeing and hearing about it back then. So that's definitely... Yggdrasil 4 was a Macross reference. It's definitely one that I want to watch.
Yeah, Macross is definitely one that I want to watch as well. Is that really the problem? Lakehan. Her smile, it's killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I feel my very being becoming insignificant. Inside my heart, there is this empty existence. Other than painting, I have no worth. Yet she continues to accept my presence. I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. I didn't have this feeling in the beginning. I just wanted to paint her one more minute, one more second longer. I wanted to keep on painting forever, but suddenly I couldn't. As the picture neared completion, the empty part of me started to manifest itself in my brushstrokes. I was meant to be painting her as she really is, but this picture is my own self. My empty self has begun to appear within there. That's why I've got to stop now. Your own self?
Oh, there's multiple Macross, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good to know.
You're just running away. You can't bear it when she smiles at you. By painting her portrait, you notice the gap between your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance. And you could not fill that gap. That's why you're quitting your painting. You're refusing her. Even so, you still can't bring yourself to leave her, can you? In spite of that, why is it that she continues to smile at you? And there it is.
Love triangle!
You who can't accept her feelings. You who won't accept her feelings. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
If it was me who was receiving such feelings.
Yeah, there's a bazillion films and like 5 animes and a few games and some OVAs.
Yep. I am willing to watch them all. I love that stuff. You're neglecting yourself too much. Why aren't you kinder to yourself, mistress?
Poor Alice got offed in the beginning of the story to avoid a love triangle, yet here we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wah wah.
Is this really her true expression? Yeah. The people who don't know her that well, I guess. Her smile. I don't know. The smile in this picture is somehow different from the one she usually shows us. I realize Leican's feelings are in there, but I don't think she has ever opened herself up and shown her inner self to others like this before. You've been painting such a beautiful expression, Sophia. I just can't see the reason why you want to stop. Beautiful? Forget it. This picture, it's anything but beautiful.
Such a whiny
I'm not
bitch.
good enough for her.
Such a whiny bitch.
Leican, you say you're empty, then why do you come along with us? What we've been doing up until now are not just acts of mercy, it's a fight for freedom. Time and again, you've been through life threatening situations with us. A man who has nothing in his heart couldn't do that kind of thing, right? Roni, you're giving me too much credit. As long as you do something to keep yourself occupied, you can ignore the hollowness inside. From the beginning, my very existence itself was an emptiness. It wouldn't matter if I were to die right now. You live, you die, that's all.
He's just been depressed through all of his iterations. Jesus Christ.
Pessimistic as usual, Leican. And now you're lying.
We have an ad going in about 5 minutes, and I will go on BRB when that happens.
It is just that you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're not empty. She knows that. That's why she shows only you her true smile. I don't deserve to see her true smile. She is the hope of the people, their support. There is so much more for her to do. Why would she open her heart to a mere artist like me? Bro. Hey, bro. What are you doing here? What's up?
The Council of Elders of Shavat issued a decision. Tomorrow we will leave for Soylent.
Soylent? That's in Solaris.
Trigun's another one I really like and has a lot of parallels with this game's story, not references like mecha animes though, just similar things happening. Trigun is a classic. I watched the OG Trigun. I've tried to watch the new one.
In high school, there was somebody who got very mad because of the fact that everyone said that I was like Vash. And apparently somebody else wanted to be Vash very bad in the anime club, and I was like, I haven't seen it before. And it's like, you can't make him Vash!
Sounds like I don't watch new animes. Fair. Sounds like typical high school bullshit.
Yeah, no, it was.
You can't be Vash, I'm Vash!
Yes, and Sophia will be coming with us? That's ridiculous. The refugees are still increasing. We can't afford to have Sophia leave Nissan. And going to Soylent? That's plain foolish. It's too dangerous.
I mean, the way you said it too is also accurate. The plan is foolish.
What are the elders thinking?
No, it wasn't the council's wish. It was Sophia's will. It appears that she expressed this desire herself.
That can't be. What is she thinking? Originally, we talked about it being just us. Just us? This is important history, by the way, in the game.
I'm figuring. Like ancient civilizations, tech being used, the ship crashing to the planet, and the humans coming from that,
and the godlike beings. Interesting.
Yeah,
It's been a while since I watched Trigun. I should watch it again.
I'm down. Sophia! Sophia! Lacan, what are you doing? You keep back. I knew we couldn't leave Sophia in your care.
Whoa there, buddy.
I'll protect her, even if it costs me my life.
I mean, I can see why he turned into Graf. Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you go get some rest, Krell?
Crow.
You haven't slept since the day before yesterday, have you? You shouldn't do that to yourself.
Look at him, he's just got his head hung the entire time.
Yeah. I'm fine. It's not a problem.
You literally just tottered on your feet, sir.
Yeah. Look, I'll watch over her, so you go to sleep. What will we do if you also fall ill? Don't forget you're the head of the sect's military forces. Okay, I suppose you're right.
He's a little wobbly there. He needs a nap.
He needs a nappy nap. I'm a very tired guy.
I'll watch over her. Leaves.
Faye can. Eh.
Pause.
We are going to go to BRB and an ad will play and we shall return to continue the story. Please hold. Oh, welcome back from Adland. And yes, I have unmuted the mic. Okay, good. Back to it.
Ellie, I am so sorry.
And her name's just always been Ellie. That's crazy.
It was my misjudgment that did this to you. I was terrified. It was like you could see right through me. Your eyes, that look. That was me that was being reflected back in your eyes. I was looking at myself, and thus painting myself. I couldn't stand it. So that's why... Oh, Ellie. What in the heavens did you find inside of me?
His dog's name is Ellie.
That is beautiful. I love it.
I love super fans naming their pets things.
I love it.
I didn't do that with any of my cats, but I love it when people do.
I had considered for a while naming a cat Id.
Really?
It is my favorite character. Not because, I mean, obviously he's madness.
Yeah.
But
She's also a Pyrenees like most of the dogs in this game.
there you go.
Stunning. Did you read this already?
Yes.
Okay.
When you wake up, I think I'll ask you that. On second thought, no.
Coward.
No, I don't want to burden you with my concerns. Besides, I wouldn't be able to ask you. One look in your eyes, and I can't say a thing. I wouldn't even be able to tell you how I feel.
You are the sweetest person.
Ellie?
Gotcha.
You're someone who cannot bear to see others hurt by your own actions. So
Even her animation has the smile.
yeah, so you hold everything in and bear all the burden. If you get hurt in the end, you think that's fine. That's what I like about you.
Stop. Don't say that. If you become just another human, everyone will...
Why do they keep saying that?
Just another person. Think of it like that.
Humans aren't all that frail, you know? They don't need a symbol who's just appearances only. I believe that if you have light in your heart, you can overcome any hardship. What I have been doing is simply showing people that such light exists in the hearts of everyone. I'm just a woman, and to fulfill my womanhood, I am prepared to throw away anything, even this position. I'm just playing the role of Sophia, but I am still me. I haven't changed. A cowardly, selfish crybaby. I'm still the same. Could you live a lie like that and still be happy? I don't want to do that. Oh, Lacan, I want to live more honestly with myself. To be able to tell the man that I love that I do love him, and I don't care if I get hurt or rejected. You only have one life. I don't want to turn around later and regret not having done such things. YOLO.
I...
Krellian, what are you doing? Oh, he was on the other side of the door. I
Yep.
was like, why is he backwards? He had his little heart broken.
Yes, he did. Do you think I'll let it end here?
Right? Kyler pointed. I love how they say it like that. You only have one life. Well, clearly this game shows that you don't. You have as many as it fucking takes.
We are not their possessions.
Krellian is a little big mad.
I'm also remembering the order that this happens in, because there's basically a scene that I still thought we were going to see it. I had it wrong. That I thought was when they went to Solaris. Sophia, what are you doing?
I am ending this. You won't need to fight anymore. So, Krellian, please open your fist, and with your open hand, gently hold the people who will continue to live. Oh, this is her, basically, POV of the whole crashing into the ship thing.
Don't be foolish. We'll help you escape, so please stop.
There is some debate over how many lives they have. I personally am on the side of them only having the lives you see. There was one line at the start of Disc 2 where they say countless, but I think that's a hyperbole.
Yeah, it's... Well, and I kind of like it not being explained. Certain things... I am of the opinion that if you explain everything, it loses meaning. If you basically tell an exceptional story like they have with this, and you leave some questions unanswered, not the big, like, plot questions, but sort of like you leave something up to the imagination, I feel like some unanswered questions allows you to sort of fill in your own beliefs, and it adds a certain charm to the story, because that way you're not being handed everything to you. It makes the revelations feel a little bit more personal. It means that you can kind of put your own feelings and your own thoughts of what it is into the story, and then that means that you can kind of make it your own in your own head, you know. And it's, rather than being given an answer as like, this is how the story is, it's now like, I think it's this way, and
it's up for interpretation.
Yeah, I like things.
That.
I like certain things being left up to interpretation.
I like fully understanding things, but I also like being given the opportunity to kind of make my own sense of it, you know?
And that's kind of what makes this game so great, is the fact that there's so many, like, very interesting stories that are intertwined with even our understanding of the world that we live in. Like, it uses not just hyperbole, but it uses examples that are just directly pulled from real life, and it presents its own explanation of them. It requires you to dig deeper. Like I said, it's like I never caught the RNA thing with the introns and the exons until this playthrough, where I was like, oh, they did explain it, right?
I'm going to continue because of all the flashing.
Okay.
I don't want it to go for too long.
No, you got it.
Thank you, Lakehan, but sorry, there's no other way.
I mean, there is.
Ellie!
Self-sacrifice is never the answer. I like interpretations that don't ignore the answers that are given, like people trying to connect to the Xeno saga irks me. The only similarity is the Xeno part with the robots, that's about it.
People support each other to live. It's what brings us happiness. So share that happiness, and please, Lakehan, live. I don't think turning into Groff is what she meant by live, but okay. You do you, boo-boo. I'm gonna guess he just went into a pit of despair after this and then fucking...
Loses his mind.
Yep.
Ellie!
Theories to fill in blanks, good. Theories that ignore written lore, bad. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
There you go, exactly. I will say, of any game, this game has some of the thickest lore that there is, so it's very easy to miss very small things. Because it's like, I've heard people explain stuff in this, and I have to be like, hold up a sec. Let me reread through this. I missed something.
Yeah.
That and people have very strong opinions about this game too, and especially like I said in that Facebook group, it's one of two things. It's like either legitimate discourse or it's one of two things. Somebody asking for a remake of this game.
Yeah.
Or like, we've got proof it's gonna come tomorrow. Or it's gonna be, or it's the alternative where it's like, you know, I even lost my train of thought. But it's either people sort of saying like, yeah, there's a connection, and it's like, I can see inspiration between the games.
But not like direct connection.
Oh god, yeah.
Gets so old.
I had to mute it for like months for a couple times because it's like, I'm of the mindset, same thing with Final Fantasy VII, is my original game still exists on my discs. They haven't removed it. They haven't killed it. But if they were going to remake this game, like, I feel like they should leave it essentially like HD textures and everything else should... Oh, the hate for Disc 2 is a huge exaggeration, too. Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I hate it. I just feel upset that this is what we were given outside of his hands.
You wanted to explore it more, and that's the thing. Is like, if they were ever to do a remake, I feel like they should basically HD texture pack it, leave it original, maybe up the audio,
fix some translations.
Yeah, fix some translations and stuff. And I feel like if you're going to have any changes whatsoever, you should have the choice of playing the game completely redone, like with just the textures, but exactly as it was Disc 2 and Disc 1. And then it's sort of like, and here's how we would like to do it on Disc 2. But for that to happen, they'd have to get back in Tetsuya Takahashi. He'd have to play nice with Square, which...
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, like, it needs to be an
of
addition.
Disc 2 is a visual novel. Yeah, just ignoring the dungeons and bosses and fully animated cutscenes. Yeah. We love people who exaggerate.
Yeah. We were sacrificed as pawns. In order to protect their own authority, Sophia was... Is this the ideal world we've been searching for? What have we been doing?
Yeah, it just feels like there's a lot of story time in the chair, but there's, comparatively to the other things, it's not that much.
Heading towards Sophia's ideals. Is this our salvation? This isn't fair. Sophia was sacrificed for those bastards. Sophia said if you just have faith, the path to what you hope for will open. But look at reality. God didn't answer our prayers. Is that because we didn't have faith? Even if we didn't have faith, Sophia did. Why did she have to be sacrificed? Is God dead? Is he just not there? Maybe God never even existed to begin with.
Religious crisis. Can't blame him, though. People say the second half when all of disc 2 is like 12
yeah,
hours.
exactly.
Yeah. Not all of the second disc is like that. Yeah, that's true.
You're going to want to read through this. It's auto.
Oh, it's auto skipping.
Yeah.
Damn it, I missed it. Did you see what it said?
No.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
I see. That's it. If God doesn't exist in our world, then I will create God with my own hands. Krellian.
So she died, and Krellian went this way, and Lacan went that way, both for the same purpose.
Yeah. I believe this deserves another.
Emotional damage.
Sophia, please guide me.
Can search for what line you're on and go back to see what was missed. Oh, the website to see what we missed. Oh, nice. It's got the whole script.
I will destroy all such false pretenses of love for you.
Sir, I don't think that's the right thing to do.
I mean, but isn't that the entire point? Is that he's upset that she didn't love him, and he's trying to do. He never understood her in the first place. We need to gather all our surviving comrades. We'll never beat them if we fight them individually. So let us create a country that can someday stand up against them. What are you gonna do, Lycan? I am going to become the destroyer of worlds, the divine.
I'm gonna search for power and it's gonna drive me crazy and I'm gonna become an asshole with a mask that looks like I have a boogie hanging out.
No. You have to say, like I said, that's what I saw the first time I saw it too.
Yeah.
Poor Groff. He's such a beautiful designed character, and just that one image.
Sophia, faith in God, do not look for it on the outside, for it is something one must build from within oneself. Thank you, that's what we missed.
Perfect.
It was Sophia's message, apparently.
Ellie?
Ellie number which one? Just kidding, she's not there.
Miang.
Oh. Cool Reddit guy has done the world a great service.
I love it.
If only you had power, you could have saved her. It's her fault.
It's the birth of Groff. Yes.
It's her fault. He's retranslating perfect work slowly, too, because the one everyone has from Ultimate Graphics is kind of bad. Well, I'm still going to read it. Is that the one that you have?
That's what I have.
Yeah, I'm going to read it anyway.
That's what we have. That's what we said. That's all you have.
Yeah,
translated,
that's true.
I will say that like there are some things where it's like, I don't think that's what that was meant to be translated to.
Got it.
But I haven't dug too deep yet.
Yeah, we'll do that together. That'd be fun. It's worth reading because it's all you have. Yeah, for sure. It's not like I can just read Japanese, you know?
I'm gonna be honest, I have considered trying to start learning, first because I want to go to Japan for a trip, but two, because specifically it's like I wanted to be able to read that book.
Mm-hmm. You want it, don't you? Unrivaled power.
I love the generational, just like explaining all of the history and what it is that made Groff who he was.
It'll say hammer is camel-like, and the Japanese version doesn't say camel anywhere in the paragraph. Don't you want to become the absolute being? Hello, Miss Kitty Cat Meow.
I was gonna say, I always thought that that Hammer was a rat.
Oh,
because he finds things.
It's talking without us saying anything.
Sorry.
But it was you.
What do you say?
I don't know, it just said Lycan something or other was saying something. There we go.
But wait, that's not what I want. No, this is my very desire.
I always get you.
Live! I should have just looked down here.
Yeah.
So this is where Faye's being held. He deserves it.
Yeah, wish I knew who was talking.
I think these are... Oh, there you go.
Where the... Huh? What? He's been gone for so long, and now here he is.
Back at it.
In fucking Shavat.
Don't forget, you're the whiny... You give him the whiniest little
Who the
voice.
fuck is this kid, and why does he keep showing up?
He's Dan.
He's Dan.
Make sure you read for Dan.
Let me pray on his weeping face as if it were an idol. As if I would. Ugh. What? What is this? I don't... He's in carbonite. This is terrible. I love how he's a child but looks balding. No matter what, this is going way too far. He's still alive? How could you possibly be? You're human too, aren't you? Darn. Now he has a crisis. He hates him, but he feels bad. Faye. Oh, Faye.
Crying.
Crying. Huh? Who the fuck?
Little girl.
Oh, it's Shiton's
Yeah.
daughter. Okay. Midori, it's you. Phew, don't scare me like that. Oh, like a widow's peak. I mean, he do be having a big forehead, though. Crying? Who's crying? You mean our friend Faye is crying? Yeah, the portrait angle is like, here's his forehead.
That's a 5 head.
That's the 7. Angry, hurt. He'll wake up soon. It's calling him. What do you mean? Nope. Is he thaw? He's thawed. Yes? No. Who? Where? Whoa! What the? He explodes.
God. Ah! Stop! Stop it!
Faye?
Stand! Midori!
I gotta poop.
Run! Hurry! Run away!
Yikes! I like how part of that was a question. Things are happening.
He broke through his carbonite encasing. Faye took his gear well tall and went in search of Zohar. We followed Faye's trail. Eventually, we arrived at the location where Zohar had fallen to Earth so very long ago. Nothing could have prepared us for what we were about to see there.
Oh. I'll probably change Billy for Emeralda if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So let me do that. Do character change. Weight. Member change. Emeralda.
Hey. Not a kitty toy.
I know her level's kind of low, but she's kind of badass.
I like Emeralda. Oh yeah, no, Emeralda's amazing. That's why I'm so eager for her to see what Emeralda's arc is.
What do you have? Frame HP, magnetic coat, and light AR. Okay, I'm gonna have to see what the upcoming battles are and see what the recommendations are. Frame HP, we want to make sure everybody has. Zero recommendations. Cool. It's like T2 Terminator, but even cooler.
Yeah.
So we're gonna save. Oh my goodness. Do not chew cables, ma'am. She's gonna lay on them though. Okay. Do we stop?
We got to for right now.
Okay. We have been playing this for many hours, 3.5. And things are very in-depth and complex, but unfortunately we still have things to do today. So, I will be finding someone to raid. We'll find someone else playing Xenogears, because I like to do that. So let's see who we can raid out to today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Welcome again, Kyler. Thank you so much for your conversation. I really enjoyed all of the little tidbits that you added while still respecting my no back seating. So I highly appreciate you for being with us today. Let's see. No, not that game. Xenogears. Let's see who else is playing. Me and whoever this is. And then Xenogears 24/7. Let's take a look here. This is viewer's choice. I don't even know if they're there or doing anything. So we're gonna just find someone else.
Give it a brief sec.
I don't want to wait forever.
I know, but they're chatting in the chat. I'm assuming they're like taking a break or something.
I just heard him speak at least.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and BGGO2 is their name. Much more enjoyable than the stream I came from. Well, I'm happy to be entertaining. So we're gonna raid out to this person, BGG02. And then raid follow. Nice money. Raid sub. Grab whichever raid message has emotes that you can use. And I would love it if you came along with us on this raid and sent some love over to this person who is just standing still right now, so I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but they do have Xenogears on the screen at least, so that's a plus. So thank you guys so much again. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will be streaming tomorrow for charity for whale and dolphin conservation. We're going to be playing a couple of games with Cinnamint. I cannot remember the names off the top of my head right now, but I'll be doing it. But I'm going to go ahead and send y'all over with the raid. Thank you again so much, and goodbye.